Hello students, today I am going to explain you about energy, forms of energy, kinetic energy and potential energy. So let's start with the first term, energy. Before starting explanation of the term energy, let's discuss these two pictures. In the first picture, the man is looking dull, less active and also moving very slow. Whereas in the second picture, the man is looking active, energetic and moving very fast. From these pictures, we can conclude that the second man is having more energy in comparison to the first one. So, energy level will decide how much work will be done by the body. On the basis of this, we can define energy as the capacity of doing work or the ability to do work. The object can gain or lose energy depends upon the work done. Object कितनी energy gain या lose कर सकता है depend करता है कितना amount of work done करा गया है object के through. The SI unit of energy is same as that of the work, that is joule, which is represented by capital J. And if we have to define 1 joule of energy, it can be defined as 1 joule is the energy required to do 1 joule of work. Means 1 joule of work को complete करने के लिए जितनी energy required होती है, that is equivalent to the 1 joule of energy. It is a scalar quantity. It means it shows only the magnitude, not the direction. Now the forms of energy. The main forms of energy are kinetic energy, potential energy, which are collectively known as mechanical energy, heat energy, chemical energy, electrical energy, light energy, sound energy and nuclear energy. So student, now we are going to study in detail about the mechanical energy. It is the energy possessed by a body due to its position or motion. मीन्स ऑब्जेक्ट अपनी पोजीशन और मोशन की वजह से जो एनर्जी पोजेस करता है, दैट टाइप ऑफ एनर्जी इज नॉन एज द मैकेनिकल एनर्जी. और इन अदर टर्म वी कैन ऑल्सो डिफाइन मैकेनिकल एनर्जी एज दैट इट इज द सम ऑफ काइनेटिक एंड पोटेंशियल एनर्जी. सो स्टूडेंट, नाउ लेट्स डिस्कस अबाउट द काइनेटिक एनर्जी. The kinetic energy of an object is the energy possessed by the object due to its motion. Means जब object motion में होगा तो at that time जो energy possess करेगा वो that is the kinetic energy. कोई भी object अगर motion में है तो उसके ऊपर जो energy लगेगी that is the kinetic energy. You can also see in these animated pictures. Now, so we can say that all moving object possesses the kinetic energy. There are few examples of kinetic energies are given. A moving ball, flowing wind, moving car, running athlete. All these are the examples of the kinetic energy. Next is the formula for kinetic energy. That is the half mv square, where m is the mass and v is the velocity. Now we are going to derive this formula. Suppose if an object of mass m is moving with uniform velocity u, you can also see in this diagram, force F is applied on it which displaces it through a distance s and it attains a velocity v. सपोज एक ऑब्जेक्ट है जिसका मास m है, वो मूव कर रहा है यूनिफॉर्म वेलोसिटी u के साथ. उसके ऊपर फोर्स F लगता है जिसकी वजह से उसकी वेलोसिटी में चेंज होता है u से v में और वो सर्टेन डिस्टेंस कवर करता है दैट इज इक्वलेंट टू द s. तो वी कैन से दैट वर्क इज डन टू इंक्रीज इट्स वेलोसिटी फ्रॉम u टू v. मतलब वर्क हुआ है एंड दैट वर्क डन विल बी इक्वलेंट टू द f इंटू s. f is the force and s is the displacement. And as we all know that the value of f is the mass into acceleration. Now we will find out the value for s from the third equation of motion, that is v square minus u square is equals to 2as. So s is equals to v square minus u square upon 2a. Now we will substitute the value of f and s in equation number 1, that is w is equals to f into s, and after putting the value in that equation we will get w is equals to ma multiply v square minus u square upon 2a. a से cancel out हो जाएगा and after the cancellation of a we will get m by 2 v square minus u square, and on rearranging the same formula we will get 1 by 2 m v square minus u square. अब सपोज u इज इक्वल्स टू 0 है, मीन्स अगर बॉडी ने रेस्टिंग पोजीशन से स्टार्ट करा है तो u की वैल्यू हम 0 लेंगे एंड आफ्टर पुटिंग द वैल्यू ऑफ u वी विल गेट half mv square, that is equivalent to the work done, and this work done is equivalent to the kinetic energy, that is the kinetic energy is equals to half mv square, where m is the mass and v is the velocity. Next is potential energy. The potential energy of an object is the energy possessed by the object due to its position or shape. जब ऑब्जेक्ट पोजीशन और शेप की वजह से एनर्जी पोजेस करता है तो दैट टाइप ऑफ एनर्जी इज नोन एज द पोटेंशियल एनर्जी. फॉर एग्जांपल वाटर केप्ट इन डैम. एज इन डैम वाटर इज इन रेस्टिंग पोजीशन. वाटर रेस्टिंग पोजीशन में होता है, स्टेशनरी पोजीशन में होता है. तो एट दैट टाइम जो वहाँ पे एनर्जी लगेगी वाटर के ऊपर, स्टेशनरी वाटर पे, दैट इज द पोटेंशियल एनर्जी. Next is the stretched rubber band. You can also see in this animated video that the band has acquired energy in its stretched position. When we stretch the rubber band, the energy transferred to the band and this type of energy is the potential energy. Now see the second picture. When the string is stretched, the work done on it is stored as its potential energy due to the change in shape. So these are the examples of the potential energy. Now the factors affecting potential energy. First one is mass. Potential energy is directly proportional to the mass. Means more the mass of the body, greater is the potential energy. Means mass body का अगर ज़्यादा होगा तो potential energy भी ज़्यादा होगी, और अगर mass कम हुआ तो potential energy भी कम होगी. Second is the height above the ground. Potential energy is also directly proportional to the height. Greater the height above the ground, greater is the potential energy, and lesser the height above the ground, then lesser will be the potential energy. Change in shape. Greater the stretching, bending and twisting, more is the potential energy. जितनी ज़्यादा stretching, bending या twisting होगी उतनी ही ज़्यादा उसके ऊपर potential energy लगेगी. Next is the types of potential energy. There are two main types of potential energy are there. First one, gravitational potential energy. Second is the elastic potential energy. So first I am going to discuss about the gravitational potential energy. Gravitational potential energy of an object is defined as the energy possessed by an object rise to a certain height against gravity. मीन्स जब ऑब्जेक्ट को हम अगेंस्ट द ग्रेविटी राइज करते हैं, यू कैन ऑल्सो सी इन दिस एनिमेटेड पार्ट, जब हमने ऑब्जेक्ट को अगेंस्ट द ग्रेविटी राइज करा तो इस बॉक्स के ऊपर जो एनर्जी लगेगी दैट विल बी द ग्रेविटेशनल पोटेंशियल एनर्जी. Next is the elastic potential energy. So elastic potential energy is the energy stored in object that can be compressed or stretched. जिन ऑब्जेक्ट को हम compress या stretch कर सकते हैं वहाँ पे जो energy work करती है that is the elastic potential energy. You can also see in this animated videos in which in the first animated part we can see that there is a spring. Spring को हम stretch और compress कर रहे हैं तो वहाँ पे जो energy work कर रही है that is the elastic potential energy. And second, as I told you earlier about the stretched rubber band, that when we stretch the rubber band, the energy transferred to the band is its potential energy. Next is the expression for potential energy. Let an object of mass m is placed over a height h against gravity. You can also see in this diagram, यहाँ पे एक object लिया है mass m और उसको हमने अगेंस्ट द ग्रेविटी प्लेस करा है और वो अगेंस्ट द ग्रेविटी एक सर्टेन हाइट पे प्लेस्ड है. Therefore, the minimum force required to work done, जितना minimum force वहाँ पे लगा that will be F is equals to mg. That is F is equals to mass into acceleration due to gravity, where m is the mass and g is the acceleration due to gravity. Because against the gravity work हो रहा है तो acceleration is replaced by g here. Now we know that W is equals to F into h. W, that is the work done, F is the force and h is the height, and this height is taken at the place of s. हम ये जानते हैं F into s पढ़ा था हमने work done, तो वो displacement against the gravity हो रहा है तो s की जगह हम h यूज़ करेंगे यहाँ पे. Now we will put the value of force in this equation, that is W is equals to F into h. यहाँ पे हमने put up करा, then we will get W is equals to mgh. So the potential energy is equivalent to the work done over the object. So therefore this work done will be equivalent to the potential energy is equals to mgh. Now you always remember this, the potential energy of an object depends upon the mass and height of the object, not upon the path. हमेशा पोटेंशियल एनर्जी किसी भी ऑब्जेक्ट की डिपेंड करती है कि उस ऑब्जेक्ट का मास क्या है और हाइट क्या है. वो ये डिपेंड नहीं करती कि वो किस पाथ को फॉलो करके ऑब्जेक्ट आगे की तरफ मूव कर रहा है. सो दैट्स ऑल फॉर टुडे. थैंक यू फॉर वॉचिंग द वीडियो.